Oh my God, you have no idea what an unbelievable day November 10th was for me. Okay, so on November the 9th, I was checking out of a hotel and I came across these models and stuff that were coming in the hotel, and they told me about this event that was going on that Enrique Iglesias was going to be in, and right by, where I was staying at, which is in, Bal Harbor, whatever. Anyways, that's not the point. So they told me Enrique Iglesias was going to be there, and I told myself, okay, I am going to see Enrique Iglesias. Whatever it takes, I'm going to go see him. It doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. So I ended up going all the way. Well, not all the way, like it's far. It was like a 2-minute walk. Not a 2-minute walk, maybe like a 5-minute walk, whatever. I went to the mall where they were setting up the stage. So here I am trying to talk to everybody and trying to figure out what's going on and all that stuff, whether it costs money to go in or whatever the case may be. And everybody kept going, I don't know, it must be because it's a fundraiser and it's like a lot of people are going to be going, whatever. So and then I was like, oh, it costs money. I was like, guess what? I'm going to go for free. One way or another, I'm going to go for free. So the next day I go dressed up in my work uniform because it's the best outfit that I have. And then I try to get my way in, whatever. I went there early, and by 5 o'clock they had closed the mall and whatever. The mall was full of security everywhere. There was cops everywhere, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Then I came to find out that this is a $5,000 per head fundraiser. You had to pay $5,000 for a ticket to go for one person. Check that out. I told myself, I am not paying shit, but I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna see Enrique. So when the event almost started, it was like 6:30 or so, I tried to go in, and I was just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I ended up, I'm sorry, I'm excited. I was in the front where everybody had to go in, and then I tried to go in, and then the security guard goes, he goes, oh, where's your VIP ticket? And I was like, I am the VIP ticket, motherfucker. But, he didn't let me in, of course. So I was just, like, freaking out. And I was like, listen, I gotta go. I want to go in there. I want to see the event. I want to know how the event goes and or whatnot. He was like, I'm sorry, I can't let you in. Nobody can come in without a VIP ticket. I was like, nobody but me. So I'm still gonna go, whatever the case may be. So, and then, let me make this story shorter and get to the point. So I saw this group. It was this African group, whatever, that was gonna go in, and they told the guys, they were like, oh, just go, go over there and whatever, and meet up with your party there. So I was like, oh, and I started walking with them. So I'm walking with them, whatever. So boom, I get past first security, and I'm thinking I'm good. So I try to part away from the African group, whatever, and I try to like go to where, because they were gonna go where the performers were. I wanted to go where the people were because that's where Enrique is gonna be. So I start heading to the door, right, and I see a group of these rich bitches, going inside, and they're just walking in, and it's no problem. So I skedaddle right next to him, and I start walking, and then I guess my poor radar came off, and it went, poor girl in the house, poor girl in the house. So then the security goes, where's your wristband? And I was like, invisible. And then he was like, you have to get a wristband or else you can't come in. And I was like, oh really? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go in. So and then I go back to the African band, and I tell the African band, I was like, listen, I need to go in, and can I go with you guys, wherever you guys are going. So they go inside, they go in the mall, and I go with them, and I'm chilling with them, and then I see all these performers on the 3rd floor, like it's like stilt walkers, and there's belly dancers, and the African group, and whatever the case may be. It's like all sorts of people. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. So and then they were like, I started dancing while the African performers were practicing. So they were like, oh, you mad cool, you should go. So they gave me this, and they were like, just pretend you're with us. And I put this on, right, just like this, or not exactly like this. I put it a lot better. So whatever, so I go, and I'm dancing, and I'm dancing, and I'm dancing, and whatever. So I'm just like bugging out, tripping out. Everybody's feeding off of my energy, and I'm going super cool. So and then I'm ready to dance, and I was thinking, okay, when I start dancing this and this and that, then I'm gonna make a clean break for it, and I'm gonna leave. So we go downstairs and all this stupid shit, and we get there. And all of a sudden, this lady comes up to us, and she's like, oh, she goes, you guys sure you don't want to eat something before you start because the food is free? I said, free? I said, you don't got to tell me twice. So I go up there and I start going where the food is free, and you know, and then I realize I'm mingling with these people that I was trying to get with. You know, I'm where I want it to be, so I don't have to do the African dance. So I took this off and I was just like, whatever. So and then I go to this I don't know what's the game again, like where you have to roll either 7 or 11 or whatever. I don't even know what the name of the game is, but whatever. So here I am, I'm playing that game. I'm like, and I'm like on a roll, because this man gave me some chips and shit. So then I'm like rolling, and I'm winning, and everybody's feeding off him. I'm like, yay! And I have a whole bunch of chips and stuff. And then I was like, how much is all this? And he was like, 28,000. I was like, you fucking crazy dog! It's 28,000. I just won $28,000. He goes, no, you didn't. He goes, this is just for fun. And I was like, screw this. So I left. So I left. Well, I left that table, and I started walking around and all this stuff, and then I came across the guy with an alligator, and I was like, I took a picture with the alligator. I'm like, ding! And I was like, yay! And I was like, oh, I took a picture with an alligator. I could scratch that off my bucket list. But my main bucket list to scratch off was Enrique Iglesias. So that's not my goal just yet. So then I start walking around and all this stupid shit, and then I came across this man that he was like, oh, I like your tattoo, and then he was like, you here by yourself? I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm here by myself too. I was like, oh, let's go chill. Yeah, you know, because I saw that he had a wristband, so I was like, as long as I'm hanging out with him, people think that I have a wristband too. Whatever. So and then I start walking around with him and whatever, and then I come across the man with the alligator again, and I take a picture kissing the alligator, which I will be posting up on Facebook for you to see, because I'm not bullshitting. I cannot bullshit this day. So and then I kiss the alligator, whatever the case may be, and then we start walking around, and then we came across this booth where they were, you know, it was kind of like a raffle type of thing, where it had a whole bunch of Tiffany and Company boxes, and I guess you pick a box, you pay $250, and they give you the box, and whatever prize comes with it, that's what you get. You know, it could be something really valuable or something really, you know, bootleg and whatever. So the man, he was like, do you want one? I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, I never fucking had jewelry. I mean, yeah, I never had jewelry. So he tells me, he goes, pick a box. And I was like, oh, 105, whatever. So and then I end up getting this thing, this Tiffany necklace or whatever the case may be, or whatever. It's not that expensive anyways. It doesn't matter. You know, he actually got ripped off. But it doesn't matter. I didn't pay for it. I got it for free, so it's cool. So then it was time for the Enrique Iglesias concert. So by the time we got there, like, everybody bombarded the stage. So like I was like, I need to get in front, because Enrique needs to see me, because I need to see him, and I need to scratch this off my bucket list that I could do something like this and whatever. And then, you know, this is like a good story to tell. And I was like, whatever. So I wiggled my way all the way to the front of the stage. Then I wiggled my way to the side of the stage, because I was like, you know what? If Enrique is gonna see me, he's not gonna see me with a sea of people. He's gonna see me isolated. So I'd rather be isolated in the front than with the sea of people in the front. So now I was like, oh, cool. So I'm on the side and whatever. I'm chilling. I have my own little space, because nobody can fit behind me, because I'm right in front of the speaker. So, you know, cool. Nobody can get next to me. So the concert started, and I'm going, Enrique, Enrique, So I'm going all crazy, right? So the whole time I keep recording him, but the thing is, he keeps going really far, and I'm like, what the fuck? Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. So, fucking A. So he ends up, there's one time that he comes up front, and I was like, holy shit, and I'm recording him, and he's right there, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Enrique, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, ah! So and then I'm like, I couldn't believe it, I'm touching his butt, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm touching Enrique Iglesias' butt, and I was like, yay! So and then it's like, while I'm touching his butt, and I keep touching him, whatever, he turns around, because I'm sitting on the stage, where all the girls are standing over the stage, I'm actually sitting on the stage, just chilling. So and then he turns around, and I'm thinking he's gonna like bitch slap me for touching his butt. He turns around, and I'm recording him, and he gives me a kiss in the cheek, and it didn't hit me till the girls started screaming, oh my god, Enrique Iglesias kissed you. And I'm like, ah! So then I start going all crazy, right? So I was like, oh my god, this is too good to be true. But I was like, it wasn't exciting enough. So I was like, okay, I need to take it one step further. So in his last song, he starts singing, and it's like my favorite song. I forgot what the name of the song is. I forgot even how the song goes, but you'll see the video of it, because I got it on video. Be on the lookout for the video, because I can't believe that it happened. But anyways, the song starts, and I'm going, and of course, because I'm sitting on the stage, I stand out even more, because I'm all out there and whatever, and he grabs my hand, and he picks me up, and I start dancing on stage. He takes my phone and starts recording me, and then I start dancing, and I start singing a song, and because I was so fucking excited, I totally forgot the words to the song. So I'm like, And I'm like humming the song, and he finds it so funny. He's recording me, whatever. So he grabs a bottle of liquor, and then he gives it to me, and then I'm like, what the hell you want me to do with this? And he goes like, take a swig. So I took a swig, and then I gave it to him. He took a swig, and then he gave it back to me, and I said, this shit is mine. Hence, this is the bottle that he gave me. Oh my God. And the last person to touch their lips on it is Enrique, which nobody else is going to touch their lips. And I'm not going to drink this because I don't like drinking this shit. Ugh. So then, whatever. So then I'm dancing all this stuff, and everybody's going all crazy, and girls are high-fiving me like I'm the celebrity. I'm like, ah! So I'm like, oh! And then, what else happened? So then, I get all excited, and then all of a sudden, like, all these girls start coming up on stage, and then, next thing you know, I already got to do what I wanted to do with Enrique, so I didn't really give a fuck. I wasn't gonna bombard him while all these other girls are bombarding him, because then I just blended to the mix, so I didn't want to blend into the mix. I already did what I gotta do. I had my one-on-one with fucking Enrique Iglesias on stage, and I got a kiss on the cheek from him. Oh my God! Yay! So I can scratch that off my bucket list. And this is Yasmin in Adventures in Miami. Thank you and have a good night.